watching the WASP CO2 Injector Knife, the deadliest knife ever. Let's see if we can trade up for this.
My new
I didn't mean to make him a YouTube poop. Me playing Street Fighter.
I'm gonna give you a How you doing?
Oh!
I'm just trying out my new CO2 knife. It's made for protection from underwater sea predators.
Okay! Let's be really clear here. I did not bring the cupcakes. He's not talking about me.
And what protection do you need from underwater sea creatures in a landlocked state, Scooter? You don't understand. Every night when I'm in the bathtub,
You just tickled his nips. Okay. How did he know?
I look down, there's a monster in there with me. What? He's got big red eyes, sharp teeth, and he talks to me. And I gotta get out early every single night. I don't even get to wash my armpits, and I stink.
I don't. I mean, you could just deodorant.
You know, I don't think you need that knife. I think you need to consider a therapist. I don't know about all that, but I do know tonight, this ends.
Tonight will be the night where I'll die for you over again. Anybody want to start a band? Oh! See, this is why VTubers don't bathe. This happens to us every single time. Oh!
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today I have a knife that I have wanted to try out for years, and I'm very excited to show you. And today I don't have just one, but I have two.
Power stancing twin blades!
WASP Injector Knives. So what is the WASP Injector Knife, and why was it created? Well, there's this big wet thing called the ocean, and it's
Okay, I was thinking of something else. My bad.
full of scary, big stuff with big, sharp teeth, and guns don't always work under the water against them. So they made the WASP. So the way this thing works is pretty simple. There's a CO2 cartridge that is in the handle. There is a gas channel that goes down this entire knife, and at the very end is a tiny hole towards the tip. If you're
Okay, that hole is bigger than average. And also, I thought this was gonna be like a knife that you would kill wasps with, like in your yard. Like, and to be fair, they kind of deserve it. They're the biggest assholes ever. I got a bunch of bees one time whenever I was living in Louisiana, and I set them up so nice. It was so great. And then my neighbor had wasps, and they came over and killed every single bee I bought. They were literally babies.
being attacked, you just stab with the wasp, push the button, all of that CO2 gas is released through the knife and into the creature, and hopefully it incapacitates it. So
Yes.
now let me paint you a little hypothetical scenario. You're on vacation with your family and you decide you're just
Jetpack.
gonna go swimming. You don't even know how to swim. So you're like, I'll just stay in the shallows. But you get out there and a bull shark swims up, takes your left
No, that's bullshit!
leg, and now he's drug you into the deep end of the ocean. But thankfully, you watched this video and you bought WASP injector knives. Not one, you bought two. Now he's gnawing on your leg. And you're like, you what, Mr. Shark? And you stab and you, ah!
Holy
But this is a really
crap!
tough bull shark. And he just eats your knife. And you got another one. And you stab yourself in your own leg. You gotta pull it out and you stab him again. Ah!
Does this happen to everybody? Maybe I should never go on vacation.
And now he's dead. He's dead. And you won. But now you're bleeding out. So hopefully you got a tourniquet too. But that is how you would use these in that hypothetical situation. I am really excited to try these out for real though and see if they work. So let's go get set up and see what these things can do. You know, these knives are pretty crazy, but you know what's even crazier? I'm giving away the Ballistic Bandit.
What?
The Ballistic Bandit.
Holy crap! If I drove this down the road, would you compliment me?
And it is a one-of-one build made by Trans Am Depot and took 3 years to make. Custom roaster shop.
Oh my god! This is like Monster Jam.
Gassy, a Texas Speed LS motor pushing almost 700 horsepower, and it's four-wheel drive. This thing's an absolute monster, but it comes with all of the amenities of a modern car.
It's gotta have a cup holder.
Leather electric seats, AC and heat,
Cup holder,
Bluetooth
cup holder,
stereo,
cup holder,
even
cup
a
holder.
leather-wrapped roll cage. This giveaway is going until June 15th, and if you want the Ballistic Bandit parked in your driveway, all you gotta do is...
Oh no. You know what I just thought of? HOA. They would get so mad at me. They would tell me to get rid of it immediately.
Just pick up some Kentucky Ballistics merch. Every $5 spent on my merch...
Oh yeah, and then I'll run them over!
Until June 15th will get you one entry to win the Ballistic Bandit. And we got some cool new shirts. This week's new shirt is I like big guns and I cannot lie.
Oh, you do? Well, look at this. Ah! And look at this. Ah! Yeah? Yeah, impressed? I've been going to Pilates, yeah? Yeah?
We also have the patriotic T-Rex, or my new 5-year anniversary shirt.
Aww.
Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there's plenty of other new cool merch. And if you want...
I am ticklish, how did he know? And the one thing I hate the most in the world is when I get tickled, because it makes me so mad. I'll start punching people. Get off me! Get off me!
Want to check it out and get entered to win the Ballistic Bandit? Click the link in the description down below, and it'll take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Now let's get back to it.
What did he say?
Oh, it's broken. That broke. Darn it.
Table, 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 table. Oh, nice. Flip that too.
So first, I want to see what this thing looks like when it goes off underwater. So I've got me a container here filled up with about 10 gallons of water. I have a new CO2 cartridge in it.
He's gonna lose gallons. F's in the chat.
And I'm just gonna let her rip. All right, here we go.
Oh!
Wow. That's a lot of pressure. And I'm gonna be honest, had a little bit of recoil. The WASP be kicking. So today I have several things to test the WASP against, even a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso. But we're gonna start out with something simple. Let's see what happens when we stab and inject a 1-gallon water jug.
Wait, couldn't this be like a good advertisement on why you should never pull a knife out if you get stabbed?
Okay, first let's just kind of give it a a little stab here. We go more for the lower section. Oh,
yeah, like leave it in!
Step to the side. Here we go.
Oh!
Gosh!
Meteor mom.
That is crazy. It blew the seams out in this thing.
It is what it seems.
That is cool.
You know that there is a gym bro crying right now. Like, he loves his gallon of water.
And I am realizing right now in this moment that today is probably going to be a messy video. Up next, we are going to see what happens if we stab and inject an egg. I think I'm going to regret this one. First, let's see if we can get us a little stab here without,
this looks dangerous.
Breaking
Nah, I'd cut my finger off. No way. Nah.
the whole egg. Just kind of peck at it a little bit.
Little chicken.
There we go. Okay, making some progress here. I don't want to break the whole egg. I just want to make me a little spot here. Oh, okay. Broke it just a tad. Oh. All right.
Drink it.
Here we go.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, ew! Oh my God, how do you like your eggs? CO2 injected? Now get on it.
Well, if you're an egg-sized sea predator, you wouldn't want to mess with the wasp.
5'3". Leave me alone.
All right, up next, we're going to step it up to an apple, and now we're going to start using both.
Hey, Apple. Looks like you're about to get injected by the CO2 injector knife.
Knives, because what's the point in having two
He was like the original VTuber for real.
wasps if you're not going to use them both at the same time? So, let's stab into our apple. Get that in there pretty deep.
Oh!
There you go, about right there.
Right up his apple!
Stab this guy.
Oh!
Okay. All right. Here Here we go. Oh.
I love Granny Smith.
Well, that one shot off. This one stayed on there.
It's got a gorilla grip.
Just kind of split it.
Wow! Wait, right down the middle?
All right, well, apples aren't very juicy. Let's try out a different fruit.
Please don't be a berry.
So up next, we have some really big oranges.
Aren't you glad that wasn't an apple?
I have a feeling these may be a little more eventful. Oh yeah, these are gonna be more eventful than the apples. Go ahead and...
Wait, let's test my Espanol penis. Naranja. Naranja.
Stab this other one with our second WASP injection knife. Oh, I think this will be good. Yep. Okay, making orange juice in 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Come mi culo! Oh!
That's pretty awesome. I think I got some pulp on my glasses there.
Controversial statement. Pulp orange juice is better. It's nature's boba.
I've got these little chunks all over me. Oh, yeah. That orange is still good. You can kind of see inside here where it kind of blew out.
Dude, every time I see an orange, it makes me happy because it reminded me when I was a kid and I used to play soccer, play loosely, and we would get Capri Suns and like 20 oranges, and I would just like go straight through them things, just eating them. Like it was a challenge run. And I remember one time whenever I played soccer as a kid, I went to go kick the ball and then my foot got stuck in the goal and then I was stuck there and I started crying.
A lot of that orange did a lot of damage to that thing. So I definitely think that if that was stabbed into a sea creature, you would create some tissue damage, but I don't think the tissue damage is what's gonna do it. It is the rapid release of CO2 into the body that is doing the damage. Let's move on to something a little bit bigger, shall we? Up next, I have...
Oh. And now he's really using me for this experiment. Thank you. Thank you.
A cantaloupe, but I only have one, so I'm gonna stick both WASP knives into this cantaloupe and let her rip. So let's get this one in there.
I hate cantaloupe, by the way. Worst smelling ever made. It's so disgusting. Every single time I get cantaloupe in a fruit salad, it feels like they're filling it up with just trash that nobody wants.
Oh, I think I may have went a little too deep. Now this one.
But honey, I could do.
Okay. This should be pretty cool. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! It's all over his face!
Okay. I want to go ahead and say that 2 WASP injector knives are definitely better than 1.
That was ripe.
Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie torso. He is not an underwater sea predator, but I think he'll do. All right, there are several places on this zombie torso that I want to stab and inject, but we're going to start out right here in his arm.
I think every man should have an experience where he gets to stab a zombie torso.
Because we have a nice big piece of gel here, and I want to see what happens when this thing goes off. So, I'm going to just kind of go up through here.
Oh!
And I'd say about right.
Ow!
It's about right there is good. So I feel like when I hit this button, it's going to want to shoot the knife out. So I'm going to apply pressure. And here we go. 1,
is it
2,
in?
3.
I'm sorry, fart noises will always be funny.
If it made that sound. Go back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If it made that sound when I injected it into a shark, I may just die of laughter.
Oh, this is why you guys like armpits now. Moved on from the feet.
Okay, well, let's inspect our fart cavity here. We have, you can see quite a bit of space and tearing around that knife. And I think a lot of that compressed air came back out through the entrance hole. But now we're gonna see what would happen if you stick it into somewhere where there is a cavity. Okay, the next section we're going for here is the belly. I'm just gonna stick it in the side here. And I'm gonna stick it all the way in.
Is this how people get lipo?
Oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna step to the side here. I think we're about to get some green liquid on me in 3, 2, 1. Oh!
No! Why did he break the zombie torso?
Oh! Wow! Okay.
Oh, when does she do?
That was way more effective than I thought it was going to be. I mean, he was pregnant there.
That's what I said! Dude, we have like the same like mind connection.
For a good little bit, just filled, and you can see all of this through here, where there was separation from the skin and all of these organs in there. That was a lot. That was a whole lot, and then it had a lot of spray on me. So judging from that, you know, when I see it with the cantaloupe, stuff like that, that's one thing. But seeing that, I am very impressed with the WASP knife, and I really think.
Oh yeah, and also when I say my tummy hurt, that's exactly what it feels like. So you guys should know that I am really strong when I'm here when my tummy hurts.
I think that would probably take out a shark or something, for sure. I'm loaded up with another CO2 cartridge, and I'm very excited to see what happens next when I put this in between the...
You pregnanty? No. Guys, I'll let you in. Put it on the chart. Ketchup Olympics this week. Write it down.
Zombies' ribs.
So don't mess with me!
Let's see here. I'm gonna go kind of right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. I'm gonna step to the side. 3, 2, 1.
No,
oh! Oh!
That's like some Nickelodeon green-ass slime! Oh, but this can't be Nickelodeon. There's no feet.
Wow! Okay.
Ew!
Fatality. CO2 knife wins.
Yeah, this is a little more eventful than I thought it would be. I was expecting some sort of result, but that right there, that was quite a lot of data we collected. I'm loaded up with yet another CO2 cartridge, and we're kind of working our way up the zombie torso. First, we were down here in the belly region.
Please don't go for his heart. He's sensitive.
Then the ribs. Well, now I'm gonna go for the neck.
Oh, okay, going straight for the throat. Just gonna ghost him.
Guess I'm just gonna kind of go right here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's see, how far in are we?
Are you
pretty
in?
far in.
Are you
Still
in?
A little further. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh.
Great in POV.
Okay.
Also, by the way, I'm not even a movie Andy, but I did watch Mortal Kombat and it was pretty good. I liked it because it was funny and cute and very campy. And then also I used to play Mortal Kombat with my dad, so it made me smile the whole time I was watching. Then I told him to go watch it, and now he's gonna go watch it. So yeah, the new Mortal Kombat movie's actually pretty good if you take it not seriously. Go have fun, everybody. Go eat some popcorn, have some cookie dough dips. It's pretty good.
Not as eventful as the lower region, but I would say that if this was an actual zombie, probably would be a little more eventful for this area. Trust me, I know. Anyways, I think now we're gonna need to go ahead and step it up to the very tippity top of the zombie torso. Actually, instead of using the zombie torso for our next stabbing,
what if it was me? I'm like, hi!
We have brought out BerryCrepe.
I'm gonna use a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie bust since we're just focusing on the head region here. So I have 2.
Well, you know it's not me because he's a little more busty.
wasp knives. So I guess the goal here is to get both of these in there, and then I'm gonna push the button on both at the same time. And then I'm gonna need to take a shower. So first things first, just gonna try and stab it into the head here. So I don't know, I'm gonna put this hand here to hold it. I feel like this is maybe the best way to do this. Yeah, I stabbed it.
Put the zombie down.
The wrong spot. Oh, let's try again. Ah! Oh! Yeah, it's a really sharp knife. I'll be honest, I'm kind of afraid to commit because I really don't want to break the tip off my knife.
20 minutes later.
Never want to lose the tip.
Well, after some
Okay, why you got some like cute little piggy tails though?
hard work, I managed to get both wasp knives inside this zombie
Doesn't it
bus.
look?
They're pretty tight. So now we are going to push both buttons at the same time on both these knives and see what happens to Mr. Zombie's head. I feel like this has the potential to be really messy. I really
Will
don't know
it
how to
kill?
hold this. I'm just gonna go right here. Here we go. I'm gonna grip it real hard. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! Dude, it's like a little pimple! I'm gonna go bling, bling, bling. Ew, it's bubbling everywhere.
All right. Come on in here, get you a look. We've got us a pretty big bulge right
You want to hear that?
here on the top of his head where it literally blew a hole in his head, cracked all of this. Look at that.
He's cracked.
Just go ahead and pop that.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted! How did he know?
Okay, that's better. So,
Do you think he'll be fine if he has a couple Advil?
that created a lot of pressure, a whole lot of pressure, and so much so that it did not just blow back out through these holes here we created. I mean, we started a new hole. I mean, split this whole skull.
Splitting headache.
So that is some extreme pressure. It is one thing for us to blow up a cantaloupe and whatnot, but this bone is really hard. So
Yeah.
to split it like that, that just really shows you how much pressure these knives are putting in. I don't know what one knife would do, but two will definitely do some damage. Now, just out of curiosity, I took one of the knives out. So we have us 2 holes here, and I
Okay.
put a new cartridge.
Oh, he's gonna like gush it out. I see. Okay. Everybody, hands up, splash zone.
In this knife.
Wait. Actually, I do want to be the splash zone. La 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 la. Actually,
So let's see what happens if I let one more rip.
come on.
3, 2, 1. Oh, well, I don't guess there was much left in there.
Oh.
Wait. What? I'm full of hot air?
I gotta get this knife out of there.
Am I back?
It's stuck in there real good.
Oh!
Knife looks good. This guy, not so much. He's having a real bad day.
Yeah.
Now we can really get a
Take
good
it
look
one
here at
down.
the skull. And it is fried. It is split all the way from the back, all the way to the front, and then out the forehead too.
Damn.
That is some tremendous pressure. So what did you think about the WASP injector knife?
It was awesome!
Know in the comment section down below, and also be sure and give this video a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Also, don't forget to check out the Ballistic Bandit giveaway. There's a link to KentuckyBallistics.com in the description down below.
I'm getting me a new
And
car.
As always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time. Oh, that was all it took.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Barry, and I would appreciate it if you came by the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/BerryCrepe, or use code Barry for 10% off your gamer subs order. It super helps me out, and then maybe one day I'll get a booba cup. I would super appreciate it. Have a great evening. Goodbye, YouTube!
And here, there's a truly extraordinary species of octopus.